welcome to mine and Shawn Michaels Jr.'s first pay-per-view predictions of 2019. Alright, mate?
Yep.
We're doing WWE Fastlane, a card that looks meh at best, to be honest.
A card that looks horrible.
Yeah, I don't get the point of Fastlane. It just kind of... I'd rather have just gone straight to WrestleMania and just not had this.
It's just a stupid pay-per-view that... It's nothing more than,
filler.
And at the end of the day, like I said last week, it just... Everything is about money when it comes to Vince McMahon. So if they earn money, it's alright for them. They don't care.
No. With that being said, let's get to our first match, which is on the kickoff show. Which I've got another match, which I'd much prefer on the kickoff show, but this one's here instead. Rey Mysterio versus Andrea. Which, fair enough, it's going to be good.
Before I say anything about that, I really don't understand why is that match at pre-show. Because we have a match with Nia Jax, Nia
Jax, Tamina, and Bayley and Sasha.
Yeah.
That's exactly the one I would put on the pre-show.
Jesus Christ, man.
It's not I don't like the titles, it's just I don't like Nia and Tamina. At all.
It's not for the titles. Or it is.
I mean... that match is going to be my bathroom break.
I don't really care about anything about that. So.
No. But let's not skip ahead. Let's do our kickoff match. What do we think was going to happen?
I think Andrade wins.
Yeah, I think he'll finally get a win over Mysterio because that would definitely put him over more. And to be honest, what's Mysterio got left to accomplish?
He doesn't have anything else to accomplish, so he's basically done everything.
Exactly.
He can put over younger talent, and that's it. Andrade is my pick, easily.
Definitely Andrea. Then we go to the Shield versus McIntyre, Corbin, and Bobby Lashley. It's going to be okay.
That I don't really care. And we have Shield, which, to be honest, I think we've seen one too many times. The first 2 times was good.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a little bit too much for reunions. So I don't really care about that much. When they did the first time, it was special, and right now it's not. So my picks are obviously the Shield.
Yeah. I do have to agree with what a lot of people have said is they've just rushed it. They've had literally no time to build for the Shield match and the Shield reunion. They literally did it within a week. Now, if they had several weeks, it probably would have worked and would have been good, but you can't make a good storyline in a week.
Yeah, but I mean, you see, we had Roman Reigns return. We had Ambrose was not happy with WWE, so they needed something to do. When they found out that Reigns will be good to go, they reunited the Shield, and it just generic, same old thing that we've seen hundreds of times before. The only thing that's going on right now is that they're hyping this up as one last time for the Shield, which I know is probably BS.
Yeah. It's just kind of... I kind of wish they would have done this match after WrestleMania to give time to actually build for the Shield reunion.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely agree. Another thing is, you gotta keep in mind, man, what I told you weeks before. First, we had Rollins turn on Shield, then Ambrose.
Turned on
I
Shield.
think it will be a great time for Reigns to turn on them. If you remember what I said.
Yeah, Rollins. I think Reigns will turn if that's the next person to turn, and then I think Shield will be dead forever.
Yeah, because
I think
honestly don't want to see the Shield anymore.
Yeah, what would be good is for this, because if Ambrose is leaving, it'd be perfect for Roman to turn his back on Ambrose and be like, you know what, I went off and been ill, and you just threw your toys out the pram and went, fuck it, I'm leaving. So you know what? Fuck you. Fuck Rollins, because he didn't do jack shit either. I'm going on my own. Fuck both of you. Because that way, if Ambrose is leaving, it's the best way to end the Shield forever.
That is true, but you gotta keep in mind once again that if Reigns will turn on Rollins after Rollins beats Lesnar, that will be the biggest heel turn in the history, probably.
Yeah.
So I think that's the better way to go than having Reigns against Ambrose at WrestleMania. That's honestly a match that I don't really care about to see. Because in the last few months, they didn't do anything with Ambrose. And to be honest with you, they don't really... I mean, they can't do anything with him because they don't know if he'll resign or not.
No.
So yeah, my picks are the Shield.
Yeah. Becky versus Charlotte, which is obviously going to be Becky because if she wins, she gets added to the WrestleMania match. So it's clearly going to be Becky.
So I have a question for you, actually.
Yeah.
Is this match a one-on-one match, or is it, Extreme Rules or no good disqualification, or is it just a normal match?
I think. I think it's just normal.
Yeah. So here's what I think is going to happen. I don't think we're going to have a clean winner. I think Ronda Rousey will get involved, and that will be
the way to set up the triple threat.
To end the match, and in the same time create a triple threat match, because at this point Ronda wants Becky, and Charlotte wants Ronda one-on-one. Yeah,
it's not a bad way to end it. That will make it more interesting.
So yeah, with everything that happened last week, I had to say that we will see Ronda probably attack Becky once again, and it will be a DQ, disqualification, and we will see the end of the match.
Yeah.
Right there.
Next is Manda versus Asuka. I ain't got much to tell you about that.
Who against Asuka?
Mandy Rose, so I'm going to say Asuka's going to win.
Same.
Yeah, let's not even talk more. Oh, God, I've seen the next match. Alright, Bayley and Sasha versus Nia and Tamina. Can we just get through this quickly, please? Bayley and Sasha.
Yeah, I'm going with Bayley and Sasha, but do not be surprised. WWE, they are... I wouldn't be surprised if Nia and Tamina win, but there is nothing entertaining about them. So I'm going with Sasha and Bayley.
I think after the match, Lita and Trish will come out and accept their WrestleMania challenge.
Yeah, and I'm also expecting the Bella Twins to be involved. I mean, who wants to see that? Nobody, but WWE is WWE, so I wouldn't be surprised if something like that happens.
Nah. That match is, at least we'll hopefully get a better women's tag team match soon.
They need to build up more talent, then we can talk about that.
Yeah, at least they're going through all three brands, so it gives them a chance to actually have opponents.
That's right. We have a point about that. What's the next match?
The next match is the Revival vs Ricochet and Aleister Black. Chad Gable and Bobby Roode.
Listen, I'm going with Revival.
Yeah, definitely Revival will retain. I think Aleister Black and Ricochet will get close to winning, but will lose. But they won't take the loss. I think Gable and Roode will definitely get pinned.
Yeah.
So it doesn't end in them having a loss.
Yeah. They won't lose. I don't think they will lose. The Revival is winning. They are my picks because Black and Ricochet haven't finished business in NXT, and I can see definitely after Takeover, maybe they will stay for about a month as tag team, and then I can see Black turning on Ricochet, maybe. But that's a story for other time.
Yeah. Then the Usos versus Shane McMahon and The Miz. You know the Usos are going to retain because it's in The Miz's hometown and his dad's going to be in the front row. You know he's going to lose.
So who cares?
I like the Usos. Who's trying to get a tag team opportunity against them? Because I swear they're trying to set up another team to go against them.
Let me guess. It's New Day.
No, I can't remember. I haven't watched SmackDown. I barely watched it last week. But yeah, Usos will win and then they'll take on a real team at WrestleMania.
On what real team?
I don't know.
What real team?
You got Heavy Machinery?
No, nah. At this point, we've seen all matches at SmackDown. The Usos against the. I mean,
they haven't faced Sanity or the Club or half the bloody tag teams on there. It's sad.
But they are not. They are also not built up, so it's WWE's fault. It's not,
At least I care about the SmackDown tag titles more than the Raw. At least these ones are actually defended and have decent champions.
Well, that's true.
Yeah. But yeah, I'd definitely go with the Usos for the win.
Yeah, same.
I think we've literally... and then Daniel Bryan, Kevin Owens. I think Kofi will get involved and setting up a triple threat at Mania.
I think this is a really, really bold prediction. I'm going with Kevin Owens. Do you remember why? I think I spoke with you about that before, but I will tell it to people right now.
Yeah, go for it.
Listen, if Kevin Owens wins, that will make Daniel Bryan request another rematch. In the same time, Owens will give a chance to Kofi for a title at WrestleMania. That's when Bryan will get involved. So we will get a triple threat at WrestleMania. I can also see, it doesn't make sense, but I can also see adding Mustafa Ali to that. But I think we will definitely get a triple threat match at WrestleMania.
Yeah. How they'll set up.
To be honest with you, Kofi Kingston versus Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania, it will be a great match, but realistically, it won't sell well. Compared, if you add Owens, the name recognition, it adds much more to the match.
Yeah, definitely. I still think Kofi will get involved in this, causing a throw it out, double DQ. So then Daniel will go and play a hissy fit. Well, no, Kevin will throw a hissy fit saying, I got screwed. Kofi's like, you screwed me over, and then they'll set up the triple threat that way.
Whatever Kevin Owens do, he is great. Heel, babyface, tweener, comedy act. He is everything he's doing is great. So whatever he will be doing, I know it's going to be great. Anyways.
Yes, it'll be amazing.
Yeah. The only thing I can say right now is, I don't know if I'm the only one who thinks this, but this character of Daniel Bryan, it's kind of getting stale a little bit. It's my opinion. So I don't know. I'm really not that big fan of his.
Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it.
I may get a hit for that, but who cares? It's my opinion.
Yeah. That's what we're here to do, give our opinions, but we finally disagree on something.
Yeah, finally, after... How much do I know you? About 2 years? That's
about a year.
Yeah.
Year, 2 years, something like that. It's been a while.
2017 probably. Or 18. It doesn't really matter.
It's either 17 or 18. Probably 18, because that's when my live reactions really started to get viewers.
Yeah, so...
It's still at least a year.
At least a year.
But yeah, definitely. It's going to be a mess show, I think. Hopefully, it blows my expectations, but I've got very low
the thing with these pay-per-views where they don't have any build-up, if you realized, in the past, when we had low expectations, we actually got pretty good pay-per-views. So
hopefully we'll get a semi-decent pay-per-view. I can see there being one good match, maybe two out of that, and that's basically the women's matches. Minus Becky and Charlotte, obviously. I can see Asuka and Mandy being kind of meh, and I can see Sasha Bailey and Nia Jax Tamina being the worst thing
do you
ever.
want to do this? What are the 3 shocking things that may happen at pay-per-view that nobody is expecting? Come on. Bold predictions. Literally.
Yeah. During the SmackDown tag title match, Sanity come out and wreck everybody.
I mean, that can happen.
There you go. That's a bold prediction.
What else?
Nia Jax turns on Tamina.
Dude, what's wrong with your voice, man?
I don't know. What?
It's kind of strange.
Oh. No. They're like weird voices. But yeah, Nia turning on Tamina. I don't know if my third one.
Returns.
It could happen. John Cena turns up and challenges Samoa Joe for the US title.
Or, so I told a couple of my predictions. I think Lesnar and I think, you know what's crazy? What I think may happen. Imagine Vince coming out and saying, God damn it, Rollins, you're not, you're really not what we want. I will replace you against Lesnar. Imagine that.
Yeah, I can imagine that. He's already done it once.
And you know who comes out?
The Undertaker. No, that'd be a terrible match.
Well, it's a big show.
It could happen.
If that happens...
Or Big Show just knocks him out in 22
if that
seconds.
happens... Dude, I swear, I'm done with WWE if that happens. I know it won't happen.
That'd be mental, though. But there you go. That's our Fastlane predictions for this year.
You're fired.
If you want a more...
God damn it, Tom.
Yeah, if you want a more... if you want a more in-depth wrestling discussion, we do a podcast every Monday around about 5 p.m. GMT called The Last Shot Podcast. And yeah, we'll be back for pay-per-view predictions for NXT TakeOver and WrestleMania in about a month's time.
I finally got Roman Reigns over, and it wasn't even my experiment. That was a big failure. Whatever.
Vince, you're fired! Alright, we'll see you later.